this is Rowan666 here, and today I'm going to do a hidden features video of iOS 8 Beta 2. I'm using the iPhone 5S, of course, to record this video, Angry Birds case, and I'm going to be showcasing all of the hidden features on an iPod Touch 5th generation. So let's get into the hidden features. I'm just going to tell you a bit about it first. To start off with, there are quite a lot of bugs with Beta 2, perhaps a little less than Beta 1, and there are some features that were in Beta 1 that weren't in Beta 2. So just to get that straight, now I know there are quite a lot of videos of hidden features and everything like that, but I'm just going to do it because I actually find iOS 8 pretty interesting, and at the end I'll tell you whether it's worth getting iOS 8 Beta or wait until September, or worth upgrading now if you're not patient like I was, if you're impatient. So you can get this iOS 8 Beta 2 without registering your UDID and being a developer. There are ways you can do that. And I may do a video showing you how to upgrade from iOS 7.1.1 without using a restore, without getting activation error. Okay, fine, let me just get through that again, sorry about that. I may do a video telling you how to get iOS 8 Beta 2 without getting the activation error and without restoring anything, without losing any data, and without registering your UID or being a developer. And I may do a video of me telling you how to downgrade if you don't like the results back to 7.1.1. If you want me to do that in the comments, then let me know and I'll do my best. So here goes the hidden features. And of course, as I said at the end, wait, I think I said it. At the end, I will tell you if I think it is worth upgrading, or updating, sorry. So let's get into it. Standard, you press the button and it turns on with the home screen, the lock screen rather, which I'm sure you're familiar with. So yeah, just turn it back on. Basically, you have everything you're used to. You have the iPod logo or iPhone in your case, some cases, sorry. And you have the battery life percentage, the time and the date and everything you're used to. Put that in focus. So yeah, basically you have the control center, which is barely any different from previous control centers apart from iOS 7 and all that. Control center, barely anything different, same toggles, widgets and controls and everything. Also you have this that leads to the camera like normal, and you still have the parallax. Nothing different about the parallax at all. And apart from, so control center, stop turning off, mate, Bob. I call it Bob, by the way. So control center is barely indifferent, whereas notification center, as you might notice, the text is actually larger than previous iOS, and you don't have any like mist, you just have today and notifications and everything. So that's kind of new. Keep on going out of focus, sorry. And so yeah, slide to unlock, pretty standard, just do my passcode. And it will now unlock, normally, still got the parallax, still have pretty much everything the same. I just warn you, this might be a long video. And so, just to tell you, just to clarify, let me go into settings, that I am actually on, if I go on to general software update, as you can see, I am on Beta 2 8.0, and if I go on to here, if I just go on to, where is it? Oh yes, about, let me just, here, if I go onto my version, as you can see, I have, whoops, focus that, sorry, I have 8.0. So, that's quite cool. Now, if I just go back into here, and I can show you some cool features, hidden features, sorry. Let me go into Spotlight Search, As you can see, it may be a little bit buggy. Spotlight search, you can now Shazam stuff. No, sorry, I mean, that's Siri, sorry. Spotlight search, if I type in, I don't know, X-Men, it will come up with any related texts I've sent about X-Men. You can search the web and search Wikipedia. Pretty straightforward and standard. Yes. So now you have these apps that come with iOS 8. You have the Bug Reporter app here, which I can just tap on. Tap on here. And it gives you the Bug Reporter app icon, so you can check out any bugs you have in beta stages. And here you have the health icon, which is pretty useful if you just go onto here and you have diagnostics and everything. That's a useful app to have. iBooks is now a built-in app that's pretty much baked into iOS 8, the iDevice now. Here we go. iBooks, yes, I haven't synced any of mine up. And the Podcasts app, which you can like share, subscribe and everything. Top charts, featured podcasts and stuff like that. So yes, iOS 8, it's not much of a big change. Like, it's not as big from 6 to 7 iOS previous versions, but it is still quite a nifty little update. WWDC, I think that's right. How you say it is like some of these features weren't really in it. So yeah. Also, let me just go into some of the apps. Oh, and if I go into Siri, my Siri isn't quite working. It may just be a bug for the beta stages, but my Siri's not working. Like, I've gone into settings and made sure that Siri has still got everything on there. Like, it's Siri is still turned on, but I keep on holding this and I keep on getting voice control, which is very annoying, so I don't really want that. Here we go. So yeah, let me go into the weather app here, and as you can see, everything, you have a lot more stuff. You have like many more days of the week. You have all these different kind of information about how the weather is going to be around you locally and everything. So that's pretty neat. If I go into the messages one, and if I just go into for our DB9, here he is, you have all this really good suggestions, or like not really predictive text or anything, but you have this really cool kind of suggestion one, where so you have these cool suggestions. So if I type in if you type in I don't know, how about the paper, papers, the power, or pot or something. So if I just go onto the power, or if I just go onto the power button, it's just a quick way to text. You get all these, which is really cool. You can also now send voice memos. Basically just hold this Siri button to record. It's not in the best quality, but who cares? You just swipe up to send with the little arrow, and you can just play through it. To record. It's not in the best quality, but who cares? You just swipe up to send. So as you can see, not in the best quality and everything, but it's alright. Here, now if I just tap this, and I can go onto here, and it takes me straight to the camera. I can record, I can send it, which is really useful indeed. So yeah, and also if I go onto emoji, this time you don't really need to have the emoji app or anything. If I just go onto well, I don't want that. No, okay. Here we go, the emoji icon is really cool. Just get everything back, here we go. And now if I show you, if you double tap on here to go onto this, as you can see I have some of my contacts here. As of course, same, just swipe up to delete it. If I just go onto Forever DB9 here, I can either message him, FaceTime him, audio FaceTime him, or FaceTime him, which is really cool, really neat thing they did. It's really great. Here we go. Onto the camera app here. There's been quite a few changes. as you can see, it's still pretty much the same focus, AFE lock and everything. AFE lock. Where's that? Here it is. AFE lock and everything. Okay. But here you can just toggle HDR from here. And on this timer thing, you can do this with apps, but it's nice that they kind of built it in with iOS. You can take a photo in 10 seconds. So here's the 10-second timer. So I press this button and it says 10, 9 in the corner there, 8, 7, 6, and then it takes the photo in that amount of time that you want. You have square, panorama. What I wish they would do is on the iPod, there's that little bug where everything looks a bit dark on panorama, which is annoying. The photo isn't as clear. You just got all of these kind of filters again. And if I just go onto video, as you can see, the text is kind of bigger in this iOS. So here, barely anything different apart from if I go on to this, you can see a little sun there if I just drag it up, and that's kind of an exposure toggle, which is really cool, really handy for those photographers or video filmmakers out there. That's really cool. And you have this new time-lapse kind of feature where you can just press this button here and it does a time-lapse for you. I won't show an example, just, you know. Now, if I go into settings, here's a few changes with settings. Some of this features you may already heard of, but yes. Also, Siri has Shazam and stuff, but I can't show you that, unfortunately, because my Siri isn't working. So here, if I go on to wallpaper and brightness, I don't know why, but it always has a little bug that I have where it's disappeared or something. So if I press here, choose new wallpaper, I can just go into stills, and it has this official iOS 8 kind of underwater, undersea wallpaper, and these still dynamic wallpapers and everything. I don't know why they don't have the green dynamic on iPod Touches. Quite annoying because green's like one of my favourite colours and everything, so that's kind of annoying that they didn't include that feature. Now, if I just go on to general, and I may have missed out some features here, but here we go, just from street. So if I go on to usage, it doesn't have that thing here, it just says used storage and available storage and battery usage. Here it has battery usage, and it's really neat, nifty trick, really great because it has these like percentages for how much battery life you're taking up on each of these apps you've been using recently, which is really cool. Keeping going out of focus, sorry about that. So yeah. Also, if I go down to reminders here and I swipe across, it will pretty much, pretty much take me back to where I did it from. So FaceTime, I just swipe across and it'll take me back to the FaceTime. Whereas in beta 1, if I went on to note, it would basically just send me back to the top. So that's really cool. That's about it for these features that I've noticed. Well, I've noticed more, but some of them aren't working because my iPod has kind of been a bit buggy lately. So, if you like more videos on iOS 8, or how to downgrade, or how to get this without registering your UDID, or being a developer, or getting activation error, then just tell me in the comments, or notify me somehow, send me an email or something. You might not know my email address though, so that's kind of pointless of me saying that. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!